Today we are going to discuss how to find out double integration when the coordinates given in a polar form. It means
Okay.
the discussion of today discussion name of the topic is double integral in polar coordinates.
Okay.
You may get 2 marks question from this, and the two question number 7 or 8. Double integral in
Polar form.
polar coordinates. Now, what is the polar coordinates? I will tell you the relation between Cartesian coordinates and polar coordinates. What is the difference and how
Okay.
we are going to evaluate double integrals. Okay, see. Actually, Cartesian coordinates means your point will be in this format x comma y, but in polar coordinates it should be in this format r comma theta.
Okay.
Here x comma y is there, here r comma theta is there,
Theta.
and the relation between them is this x is equal to, we write x is equal to, if I want to convert Cartesian coordinates, Cartesian means x comma y values. If I want to convert Cartesian coordinate like x in terms of polar coordinate, it should be like this. X is equal to r sine theta and y is equal to r cos theta. X is equal to r sine theta, y is equal to r cos theta.
Okay.
And one more relation, if I want to add these two values and square it, it means x square plus y square value is equal to r square, and theta is equal to tan inverse of y by x. This is called polar coordinates.
Okay.
So sometimes what happened, it is not possible the Cartesian coordinates to integrate directly. Sometimes according to the requirement, according to the conveniency, we convert the Cartesian coordinate into polar coordinates, then it is possible to integrate easily. That's what actually the benefit, the advantage is, we are converting Cartesian coordinates to polar form and then we are integrating. Let us do it
Okay.
some questions how we are going to integrate. We start working on it. Number 1, the question number 1 is slow. Evaluate you can easily identify that it is a compulsory polar coordinates question. How you see? The question is integral 0 to pi, integral 0 to pi, integral 0 to sine theta, and the question is r dr and d theta. This is the question.
Okay.
Now how to write the solution? You see the question is in terms of r and angle theta, right? R and theta. Instead of having x comma y, we have r comma theta format here. Shadab ka phone, Shadab ka phone, the class le बोली. So let us start. बात करो, मैं तो class में हूँ. So we start.
Yes, sir.
Let us assume that our step number 1 is I is equal to this is 0 to pi, okay, and this is 0 to
Okay.
sine theta, 0 to sine theta, r dr and d theta. Now while integrating double integral and triple integral problems, what we are going to do, if the complicated one is there, we are going to integrate with respect to that variable. But here what happened, here every time we have to differentiate this double integral with respect to r only, always with respect to r, then later on with respect to theta.
Okay.
So and this limits 0 to pi, 0 to pi by 2, 0 to pi by 4, all about the limits of theta actually, and which is in terms of theta. अच्छा देखिए x के लिमिट्स x में नहीं रहते, बोला था ना, मैं याद है ना, x
जी
limit
sir.
be in terms of x and y limit should not be in terms of y. So
Y,
theta
yeah.
should not be in terms of theta, and R limit should not be in terms of R. It means
R,
R
okay.
limit should be in terms of theta, and theta limit should be in terms of R.
Yeah.
So then when I'm integrating this one, this is I is equal to, we are going to start like that, 0 to pi, 0 to pi. Now we specify the region. This is what, 0 to sine theta,
Mm-hmm.
0 to sine theta, R, and then
DR.
R, dr, R, dr,
Yes.
and then close it
Or
and
did it outside.
d theta outside. So it means that we have to integrate R with respect to R. What is the answer?
R
X
square by
dx.
2.
Yes, exactly. Very good. This is 0 to pi.
Yeah.
So answer is R square by 2. R
2.
square by 2. The limits are 0 to
0 to sine theta.
0 to sine theta, and this d theta will be as it is. So what we will do it, we can pull it 1 by 2 outside, 1 by 2 outside, 0 to pi, 0 to pi, it is R square, and their limits are 0 to sine theta, 0 to sine theta, and then this is d theta. And the rule is upper limit minus lower limit.
Lower limit. Yeah.
Upper limit means in place of R, if you put sine, what is the answer? Come on.
Sine
Square theta.
square.
0 to
Theta.
pi
Yeah.
as it is, of course. This is sine square
Square
theta,
theta.
d theta. Lower limit anyhow 0, no, I am not writing that. Now,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
remember always, we don't have any integration for the square term. So always we convert square values into in different ways. Sine square theta can be written as 1 minus cos 2 theta by
Cos.
2. We
Yeah.
use this in place of sine square theta, we use 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2, because directly integrating square term in integration is not possible.
Not possible. Yeah.
So 1 by 2 as it is. Sine square theta can be written as 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2, and their limits are 0 to pi. Now we pulled this 2 also outside. This is becomes 1 by 4 here outside. 2 2s are 4, and now we have to apply the limit in place of right. We did not integrate it now. Sorry, we integrate करेंगे.
Yeah.
Let us integrate first, then we apply the limit. Not like that. So sine is 0 to pi as it is again. Sine square theta can be written as 1 minus cos
Cos 2
2
theta by 2.
theta by 2 into
D theta.
d theta. Let us take it, this 2 outside, becomes 1 by 4. Now this is integral 0 to pi, 1 minus cos 2 theta, and then d theta. Now we have to
Yeah.
integrate this one with respect to theta. 1 d theta is
1 D theta is
1 d theta
theta
is
only.
theta only.
Yeah.
1 d theta is theta only. This is I is equal to, this is 1 by 4. This is 1 d theta is theta only, minus
Yeah.
sine 2 theta integration is cos 2
By
theta integration is sine 2 theta by 2.
okay. Sine 2
Remember,
theta by
बताऊं
2.
क्या रफ कॉलम में?
Yes, sir.
See here. Actually, now this is we are doing like this. Integration of, suppose if you have only cos x dx, answer is sin x. Cos x integration is sin x, but the rule is we have to write the x coefficient always.
Yeah.
But if I am talking about cos 2x dx, what is the answer? Sin
Sine 2x by 2.
2x by
Yeah.
x coefficient is
2 2.
2 plus c. And
C.
here,
Okay.
with respect to theta we are doing, so we have to write the
Yeah, yeah.
theta coefficient, that is 2.
Theta coefficient. Yes, I
That
got
is
it.
2 now.
Yes, yes.
So their limits are 0 to pi.
Pi.
Now the rule is upper limit minus lower limit. I is equal to, this is 1 by 4. This is 1 by 4. Upper limit, in place of theta, we put pi minus 1 by 2 is a constant, of course. This is sine 2 pi. And this is upper limit. Up to here, it is upper limit. This is up to here, upper limit. Minus, when I'm talking about lower limit, in place of theta, we put 0, 0. Sine 2 into 0, 0, and that is 0 minus 0. We stop it. Now
Yeah.
here, what is sine 2 pi value?
Sine 2 pi value.
Yes, sine 2 pi will be 0. Sine pi
Okay.
0, sine 2 pi 0, sine 3 pi 0, sine 4 pi 0, sine 5 pi 0,
Okay.
sine n pi 0. So sine only 90 degree, pi by 2 is 1. Rest of all the values will give you the answer is 0 only. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
finally, our answer will be I is equal to, I can say my answer is pi by 4 only. Right? Because
Yes,
this
sir.
part is 0. Moreover,
0.
this
Yeah.
part is 0. So finally left off is what? Pi by.
Pi by 4.
That is end of this problem. I will write the next question and I will give you the preview of the first question. So our second question is actually it is actually Cartesian coordinates problem only, but we have not discussed the integral infinity agar hai to that type of problem we have not discussed. So let me discuss that question also. Meanwhile, we'll continue the same thing only, polar coordinates. But infinity के क्वेश्चन भी एक भी नहीं करा हमें, तो इसीलिए एक क्वेश्चन ले लीजिए. 0 to
ठीक
y
है.
e power.
Sir, when will we complete this unit?
This unit C we are doing polar coordinates now. So area bounded class is there. Change of order will take 2 classes. Means 3 classes में हो जाता.
Okay. सर टाइम टेबल आया था 16 से थे
16 से आपका
नेक्स्ट मंथ.
बैकलॉग का है ना.
जी सर.
23rd को है सर ना मैथ्स. 16 से आपका.
नहीं, नेक्स्ट मंथ सर.
तो आप अभी तो आप घर पे ही होंगे ना.
हाँ हाँ सर.
तो आप मॉर्निंग में भी आप मेरे को थोड़ा टाइम दे दिए तो मैं मॉर्निंग में भी आपको क्लास शेड्यूल करके मॉर्निंग में भी पढ़ाता हूँ. जल्दी जल्दी
ठीक
कंप्लीट
है
करना
सर.
है. हाँ?
ठीक है सर.
मॉर्निंग में भी मैं रोज आपको मेरा टाइम टेबल भिजा दिया ना. मैं आपको
जी
मैसेज
जी
कर
सर.
देता हूँ. देखिए मैं फ्री है सो टाइम पे. हाँ?
ठीक है.
कल मॉर्निंग
ओके
में भी
सर.
मैं क्लास ले सकता हूँ. जब भी मेरे को टाइम है मैं क्लास ले लेता हूँ.
ठीक है सर. ओके.
आप रेडी रहिए, घर पे हमेशा रेडी रहिए. तो जब भी मेरे को
जी
टाइम मिलते गया मैं क्लास लेते रहता हूँ.
जी जी.
एक बार प्रीव्यू कर लीजिए प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन को. दिस इज द क्वेश्चन. 0 to pi, 0 to sin theta. Here I told you R limits are in terms of theta and theta limits are in terms of R. So we have to integrate always with respect to R. Then sin square, we don't have direct integration. 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2 we converted and then cos and then answer. Moreover, I'll send you the recording also. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Let us go for another question. I is equal to 0 to infinity. This is 0 to y e power minus y by y e power minus y by y. This is dx into dy.
dy.
Now we have to decide which one is the limits of x and which one is the limits of y. Second limit is in terms of y means definitely it is
It is
x
x.
limits
Yeah.
and definitely it is y limit.
Y limits.
It means we have to integrate our function with respect to x only. Right now the complicated one is x,
Yeah.
so x only. So this is y is equal to 0 to infinite. We specify the region and we have to take y terms outside, e power minus y by y outside, and then we have to specify the region x is equal to 0 to y. Here we nothing is left means 1 dx left up, and then this is dy. I
Okay.
is equal to y is equal to 0 to infinity, 0 to infinity, e power minus y divided by y as it is, and here 1 dx is x. So their limits are x is equal to 0 to y and then dy. Now here the limit is upper limit minus lower limit is the
Lower
rule.
limit.
Upper limit
Yeah.
is in place of x we have to put what? Y, right?
Yeah.
I is equal to y is equal to 0 to infinity. It is e power minus y by y, and this is upper limit minus lower limit means upper limit is y, lower limit anyhow it is 0. I am not writing that dy.
Okay. Okay.
Y and y must be cancel it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Finally, we have to integrate with respect to y only because y only left off here. So e power minus y integration is e power minus y by minus 1. Their limits are y is equal to 0 to infinity. So
Yeah.
we pulled minus outside and then we apply the limit. Upper limit minus lower limit is the rule. So this is I is equal to this minus term outside e power minus infinity upper limit minus e power 0 lower limit.
Yeah.
And here I will write it e power minus infinity value is always 0 and e power 0
Okay.
value is 1. ये
Yeah.
छोटे छोटे वैल्यूज है, बाद में आपको याद नहीं रहे तो फिर प्रॉब्लम का मार्क्स नहीं मिलेंगे आपको. If you stop the
Sure.
process here, you will not get the marks. Minus
Okay.
e power minus infinity is 0, minus e power 0 is 1. Because the examiner thinks that you don't know these basics, small values. Moreover, this value is not there in the calculator. Infinity calculator में
Yeah.
नहीं रहता ना.
Infinity नहीं रहता. Right.
तो आप याद रख लीजिए, मेमोराइज कर लीजिए.
Yeah. E power
Right?
0 तो we can find
E
out,
power
but
0 is
infinity
there
we
in the
can't.
calculator, but e
Yeah.
power infinity or minus infinity, infinity term is नहीं
Yeah.
रहता कैलकुलेटर. अगर
जी.
आप
जी.
चेक भी करें तो मैथमेटिक्स एरर बोल के बोलता. So you just memorize, okay? This is the
Okay.
question, we have done it. We have not discussed before, that's what I did. Because infinity problems we have not discussed till now. This is the first time we are discussing. Infinity क्या होता
Yeah.
हो?
Yeah.
That's what we did one question. Let us moving to the next. If you want, I'll share my timetable once again. You see the
No, sir. I
timetable.
have.
From this timetable, you should be always ready, huh?
Okay.
Whenever I'll get the time, I will start taking your class. Sometimes what happened in our college, there is a sudden meeting also.
Okay.
But I will tell you whenever I'm taking before the time only, I'll tell you should be get
Yeah.
ready if possible. Every day, two times I'll take the class.
ठीक है.
Because even I want to take you as early as possible. I want to finish more topics.
Yeah.
dr d theta. This
We
is
have
another.
M2 also.
That's what I'm telling. That's what I'm
Yeah.
telling. I will do one thing. मैं M2 भी आपको simultaneously start कर देता.
जी sir.
Now, step number 1. Let I is equal to. Tell me what? 0 to
0 to pi.
pi. This
0
is
to
0
A.
to a
A.
r
RDR. R D theta.
dr d theta. Now, always we start integrating with respect to r only.
R.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the limits of r is this one only. ये limits of r ये 0 to pi है. But with respect to
ठीक है.
r means r के limits नहीं लेते ना आप.
Yeah. अब A के लेते हैं.
Yes, that
Theta
a
sir.
means the constant only. Constant है वो,
Yes.
constant ले लीजिए. r के terms में नहीं ले सकते. So we open the bracket. This is 0 to a. Okay ना? r dr
DR.
close it d theta.
Yeah.
This is I is equals to. This is 0 to pi. 0 to pi. This is what is the integration of r?
R
R
square
square
by
by
2.
2. And their limits are 0
0
to
to A.
a. And then d theta as it is.
D theta.
Upper limit minus
Lower limit.
lower limit. So upper limit when I'm substituting, we're getting a square by 2 now.
Yeah. A square by 2.
We'll
0.
do one thing. Directly we put a square 2 also outside.
Okay.
0 to pi 1 d theta.
Yeah.
So 1 d theta is of course theta. The
Yeah.
limits are 0 to pi.
So we'll be left with only pi. Pi
Yes.
minus 0.
So pi a square by 2 is the answer.
Yeah. Yes.
This is theta, and their limits are 0 to pi. Now upper limit minus lower limit means we are getting our answer is pi a square by 2. That's it.
Okay.
ठीक है, एक बार देख लीजिए. 0 to pi, 0 to a, r, dr. Always start with respect to
Bye.
I r only. Respect to r only, right?
Okay.
Shall next. Next question is evaluate 0 to 2, 0 to
2.
pi, 0 to 2, 0 to pi,
0 to
r
pi. Okay.
sine square theta dr and d theta. This is the problem. Okay, na?
Okay.
Let us see the solution of this one. The solution is our first step is always, let us take I is equal to 0 to 2, 0 to pi, r sin square theta. आज पॉसिबल हुआ तो इंशाल्लाह एक और क्लास भी लेऊंगा मैं आपको, और संडे है ना.
ठीक है सर.
आई
जी
विल
सर.
आई एम ऑलवेज रेडी टू हेल्प द स्टूडेंट. कभी कभी मैं क्लास नहीं ले रहा तो ये समझ लीजिए कि मैं उस दिन बहुत ज्यादा बिजी हूँ, समझो.
यस यस सर. बिल्कुल.
Whenever I am free now, definitely before you only I will ask you to join the class.
ओके.
Okay, with respect to r only, right? So
या.
0 to pi is a limits of theta, and moreover we have to pull the angle outside, and we have to start integrating with respect to r only. So this is 0
ओके.
to 2 r dr, and this is d theta. Maximum I'm busy in Friday and sometimes Saturday. Friday, Saturday full busy. Remaining days I
अच्छा.
have a time. Next, this is 0 to pi. 0 to pi. This is sine square theta. This is integration of r will be what? R square
ये
by
वॉइस ब्रेक. आर स्क्वायर बाय 2. या.
r square by 2. This is limits are from 0 to
2.
2. This is d theta. Now upper
या.
limit minus lower limit. I is equal to 0 to pi. This is sine square. Just 1 second. I'll just check it. We have another page. Don't have the page. We'll add it 2 more pages. Yes. So then sine square theta will be as it is. This is sine square theta will be as it is. Upper limit minus lower limit. In place of r, if you put 2 square, 2 square is 4.
4
4
by
by
2.
2 is 2.
2.
And lower limit is 0
That
only.
is 0. Yeah.
This is d theta. So we can take 2 also outside, right?
Yeah.
2 out also outside. This is 0 to pi. And I gave you the information that square term integration is not possible. We
Yeah. So
converted
we'll have
into
to
another angle. 1 minus
1
cos
minus cos 2 theta
2
by
theta
2.
by 2
Yeah.
into d theta. So we do one thing, we can take this 2 also outside. This
Yeah.
outside
2 by
2 and
2.
the inside 2 will be cancel it out.
Cancelling. Yeah.
Okay, so we are getting the answer is 0 to pi 1
1
minus cos 2
minus
theta
cos 2 theta.
d theta.
Yeah.
Now upper limit, sorry,
Integration.
not upper limit, integral.
Integration.
Integral 1 d
Yeah.
theta is theta.
Yeah.
this is equal to 1 d theta is theta minus cos 2 theta is sin
Sine
2 theta by 2.
by 2. Yeah.
Correct now?
Yes, sir.
Their limits are 0 to
0 to pi.
pi. Now upper limit minus lower limit, it is pi minus 1 by 2 is a constant, sine 2 into pi.
Yeah.
This is up to here upper limit only, minus lower limit place of theta we put 0, minus sine 2 into 0, 0, that is 0. And as I told
Yeah.
you, sine 2 pi value again 0.
Yes.
So our answer is only pi.
Pi. Yes.
Yes. This is the question. Solution is completed. Right?
Okay, sir. Yeah.
So area bounded questions also we have to start. I think if it is convenient to you, we can start area bounded problems now.
Okay,
Can
sir.
I start?
Yes.
Not right.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
area bounded questions immediately I will start. I don't want to waste the time.
Okay. We have
So
volume integral also, right?
volume integral is nothing but triple integral. It is in fifth unit.
Oh, it is in fifth unit. ठीक है, ठीक. Okay.
Yes. Triple integral, volume integral means same. Surface integral, double integral same. Line integral,
Okay.
single integral same.
ठीक है, sir.
ये जो वॉल्यूम इंटीग्रल के जो प्रॉब्लम्स रहते हैं वो आपको थर्ड फिफ्थ यूनिट में आने वाले हैं.
ठीक है.
ठीक है.
Okay.
तो अभी आपके पास सरफेस एरिया बाउंडेड के कुछ क्वेश्चंस कर रहा हूं मैं. तो क्वेश्चन कैसा आता है देखिए. इवॉल्वेट डबल इंटीग्रेशन ओवर आर, डबल इंटीग्रेशन ओवर आर. क्वेश्चन कौन सा ले लेंगे अपन. एक्स वाई. एक मिनट द्वारा क्वेश्चन देखना पड़ेगा. जस्ट 1 second. I'll just check the question
Yeah, yeah.
because yes, I got it.
Okay.
Evaluate double integration over R xy dx dy, xy dx
dx dy.
dy over the first quadrant of the circle, over the first quadrant. How many quadrants are there in the circle?
Uh, Infinity, right?
Four
No. Four,
quadrants
four, 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 four. Sorry. Yeah.
of the circle. X square plus y square is equal to 4. X square plus y square is equal to 4. This is the question. So you see what actually we don't have the limits to integrate. Right now
Yeah.
we don't have the limits to integrate. अब मैं जो points आपको बोल रहा हूँ वो आप recording में भी अच्छा सुन लीजिए बाद में play करके. और अच्छा
ठीक है.
सुनिए भी क्योंकि ये points फिर मैं बार बार शायद नहीं बोल सकूंगा. So first of all,
Okay.
what we will do when we don't have the limits, we always try to draw the figure first of all. देखिए सर्कल का फिगर बनाएंगे.
जी.
ये सर्कल का एक फिगर बना रहा हूँ. फर्स्ट कोऑर्डिनेट एक्सिस, this is the circle, and first quadrant means which part? This part, no?
Left वाला.
This part, right?
Okay. Right side वाला
This
है.
part
ठीक
is
है.
ये यही होता फर्स्ट quadrant.
Okay.
This is x axis, this is y axis. Okay. This point you know that it is 0, 0. Okay.
Okay.
So we have a circle. Our circle is x square plus y square is equal to 4.
4. Yeah.
In x axis always y is equal to 0, no?
Mm-hmm.
In x-axis, always we assume that y is
Y
equal to 0.
is 0. Yeah.
So what is x square becomes? X square, if
If
y
Y
0,
is
what is
equal
x square becomes? 4 now.
how, sir?
In this above equation number 1,
Acha, in the above equation. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, if you put y 0, you will get x square is equal to
X
4.
is 4. Yes, yes.
Means what is x value?
Uh, 2.
Plus or minus 2 actually. But we are
Okay.
talking about first quadrant now. So we do not consider negative value. This
ठीक है.
point will
Okay.
be 2 comma 0. And this point is, I already you know that it is 0 comma 0.
0,0.
Okay. तो ये x के
Yeah.
लिमिट्स तो आ गए आपके पास 0 to 2. Right? We'll write it
Y
here.
के limit. Yeah.
Limits of x. The boundaries of x. Limits of x. So it is x varies from 0 to x is equal to 2. And you have to mention where you are taking that. On x-axis we have taken that. Right? x के
Mm-hmm.
लिमिट्स x एक्सिस पे हो गए, तो y के लिमिट्स के लिए y एक्सिस में नहीं जाना, बल्कि इन पैरेलल टू y एक्सिस वी ड्रॉ ए स्ट्रिप, ऑलवेज ए स्ट्रिप पैरेलल टू फॉर द लिमिट्स ऑफ y. देखिए दो तरीके हैं, x के लिमिट्स को x एक्सिस पे लेके y के लिमिट्स के लिए y के पैरेलल में एक स्ट्रिप बनाना, वो स्ट्रिप की लोअर लिमिट उसकी अपर लिमिट लेना है. तो लोअर लिमिट
ठीक
बोलते
है.
x एक्सिस पे ये इक्वेशन होती है y इज इक्वल टू 0. ये पूरा सर्किल है ना अपना, एक्स
Yes,
स्क्वायर
sir.
प्लस वाई स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 4 है.
4.
इसको इन टर्म्स ऑफ वाई लिखे तो क्या होता बोलिए? वाई स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 4 माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर
0. अगर x स्क्वायर 0 है ना.
वाई 0. पूरा सर्किल का कंसिडर करें ना अपनी, पूरा सर्किल के बारे में बात करें. वाई इज
अच्छा.
इक्वल टू, इफ यू स्क्वायर विल गो दैट साइड, रूट ऑफ 4 माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर. आई एम
4
नॉट
माइनस
कंसिडरिंग
एक्स
नेगेटिव,
स्क्वायर.
पॉजिटिव ले रहे. तो अब यहाँ पे आपको लिखना
ठीक
है
है.
लिमिट्स ऑफ वाई. क्या बोला मैं? एक्स के लिमिट्स को एक्स एक्सिस पे लेके y के लिमिट्स के लिए y के पैरेलल में एक स्ट्रिप बनाना है, वो स्ट्रिप की लोअर लिमिट, वो स्ट्रिप की अपर लिमिट लिखना है.
ठीक है.
या
ओके.
और एक तरीका क्या होता, y के लिमिट को y एक्सिस पे लेके x के पैरेलल में एक स्ट्रिप बना के उसकी लिमिट्स लिखना.
ओके.
कोई दूसरा तरीका है, दो दो भी मेथड से आपको सेम आंसर आता है.
जी.
अभी अपन क्वेश्चंस करेंगे तो मैं आपको दो मेथड से भी एक क्वेश्चन बताऊंगा.
ओके.
ऑन, ये लिखना आप, ऑन स्ट्रिप पैरेलल टू y एक्सिस. कंपल्सरी यू हैव टू मेंशन दिस,
ओके.
ऑन स्ट्रिप पैरेलल टू y एक्सिस. अब आपके पास लिमिट्स मिल गए, अब आप ये
या.
फंक्शन को आसानी के साथ इंटीग्रेट कर सकते हो.
जी.
देखिए आप कैसा करते हैं. आप देयरफॉर डबल इंटीग्रेशन ओवर r एक्स वाई dx
डी वाई.
dy can be written as the limits of x is 0 to 2 and the limits of y is equal to 0 to
0
root
to
of
root 4 minus x
4
square.
minus x square, and here the function value is xy
xy
dx
dx dy.
into dy. Now second limit is the complicated limit, and moreover it is in terms of
Root.
x. So
Y.
y limits it is, so we have to integrate
Yeah,
with
yeah.
respect to y only. Now
Yeah.
we have to integrate this function with respect to y. So therefore when I am
So
simplifying,
for first we'll integrate with respect to y.
yes of course, because
Okay.
second limit is a complicated limit, and that too in terms of x.
ठीक है. ठीक है.
x is equal to 0 to 2. ये क्वेश्चन इंटरेस्टिंग भी रहते हैं और एग्जाम में आते भी.
अच्छा.
y is equal to 0 to, और इसी की बेस पे आपका आने वाला और एक टॉपिक है चेंज ऑफ ऑर्डर, इसके ही बेस पे रहता हूँ.
ओके.
चेंज ऑफ ऑर्डर LAQ विथ रेस्पेक्ट टू
चेंज
y
ऑफ
कर
ऑर्डर
लेना,
ऑफ
y dy.
इंटीग्रेशन.
यस,
हाँ, हाँ.
y dy, ये क्लोज इट, और ये जो x है उसको अपन बाहर रख देना, और ये dx विथ रेस्पेक्ट टू y करे तो x आउटसाइड. नाउ
या.
x इज इक्वल टू, मीटिंग अभी 4 to 5 मिनट्स में हो जाएंगी, जल्दी खत्म कर देंगे. y का इंटीग्रेशन क्या हो जाता है बॉस? y स्क्वायर बाई
y square by 2.
2. लिमिट्स आर
0 to 4
y
root
इज
4
इक्वल
minus
टू
x
0
square.
टू root of 4
4 minus
minus
x square.
x square into dx.
Yeah.
So we can pull this
Up.
1 by 2 outside. 1 by
Mm-hmm.
2 outside. X is equal to 0 to 2. This is x. Upper limit minus lower limit, square and root cancel. We are getting 4 minus
4
x square
minus
only.
x
Lower
square.
limit में तो
Yeah.
आपको कुछ भी नहीं मिलेगा. That is 0. Now
Yeah.
multiplying with 4 also.
4 will be taking outside, no, sir?
Why? Because we have x also, no? We have to multiply
Acha,
this one.
okay, okay. Yeah, yeah.
So this is 1 by 2 into. This is no need to mention now. Directly 0 to 2 only. Answer is here
Mm-hmm.
4x minus
4x minus
cube
x cube.
into
Yeah.
into
dx.
dx. Now this is
Okay.
equal to 1 by 2 into. This is 4 outside. X integration is x square by 2
X square by 2
minus x cube integration
minus
is
x
x
power
power
4 by
4
4.
by 4. And the
Yeah.
limits are 0 to
2.
0 to 2. Now this is equal to 1 by 2 into. This is 4 by 2 is 2. Upper limit we are substituting. This is 2 square minus 2 power 4 is 16. 16 by
Yeah.
4. This I
16
am
by 4 is
simplifying.
4.
This is 1 by 2 outside only. This is what? 4. 2 square 4. 4 to the 8.
8, 8, 8.
8 minus 4 1 the 4 4 that is cancel. So this
4.
is 1 by
Yeah.
2 into 8 minus 4 is 4.
4. 4
4
by
1 the
2.
4 2 the. So answer is 2. That's it.
2. Yeah.
इसका आंसर 2 आया. बोलिए आप. ये जो हाईलाइट करा मैं ग्रीन कलर से जो हाईलाइट
Okay.
करा वो पार्ट का आंसर 2 आया.
ठीक है.
अच्छा, अगर मेरे को पूरे सर्कल का आंसर होना है तो क्या करूंगा मैं? इसको 4 से मल्टीप्लाई करता हूँ खाली आंसर.
अच्छा, 8 is the answer. Circle.
भाई क्योंकि पूरा कंप्लीट सर्कल का अगर आपको इंटीग्रेट
Yeah,
करना
we
है.
got one quadrant. We have
Yeah,
to, if
one
you want to
quadrant
know the
answer we
fourth
got it
quadrant.
as 2. If I want
Yeah.
the complete answer then multiply by
Into
4.
4.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
ऐसा क्वेश्चन भी आगे आने वाला है. The most important question is like that questions. Most ofly it is comes in ellipse और पैराबोला और सर्कल. 3 ही रहते हैं. मैं पूरों पे क्वेश्चन करूंगा आपको इंशाल्लाह. ठीक है.
इंशाल्लाह.
If
ठीक है
possible,
सर.
I'll take one more class evening, inshallah. Not sure, but
इंशाल्लाह.
maximum I will try.
Okay, sir.
Right, end of
ठीक.
this meeting. Okay.
Okay, okay. You
Thank
send
you.
me this recording, sir. Okay.
Yes, sending.
Yeah, ठीक है.